When two souls meet, destiny bends. And the universe whispers of tales that never end. Ji-hyun, radiant as the moon's silver grace. Soo-hyun, a star whose glow no time can erase. Together they stood, once upon a fated screen, where fiction blurred with reality, and magic was seen. Their story began where galaxies collide. A drama that pulled oceans and hearts to one side. Fans watched, entranced, as their chemistry burned. Every glance, every pause, a lesson well learned. Not just acting, it felt far too true. As though fate itself painted their skies in blue. Behind the lights, whispers would form, of stolen glances that defied the norm. Was it a script, or was it a sign, that their destinies once crossed, forever aligned? The world believed, and still they do, that Ji-hyun and Soo-hyun's bond silently grew. On chilly nights when the cameras had ceased, her laughter, like starlight, gave his soul peace. He answered with silence, a smile on his face. Yet the air between them trembled with grace. No dialogue written, no director's cue. Just a moment too raw, too piercing, too true. One scene in particular, replayed through the years, still moves fans to laughter, to sighs, to tears. When his hand brushed hers, too lightly, too slow. The world held its breath, afraid he might let go. But he didn't. He lingered, he stayed in that space. And the glow in her eyes time could never replace. Fans called it acting, but some disagreed. Pointing to sparks, to a hunger, a need. They clipped it, they shared it, they made it divine. A moment eternal, a scene out of time. Years have passed, yet it still feels new. Proof that some magic forever rings true. At press events, questions would fall. And both gave answers that revealed it all. Soo-hyun, flustered, yet hiding a grin, spoke of her grace and the strength within. Ji-hyun, coy with her radiant smile, answered in silence, but paused for a while. That pause said more than words could convey. As though her heart had wandered away. Behind the scenes, staff once confessed that moments between them felt oddly blessed. Between takes, they'd talk, they'd laugh, they'd lean, as though the cameras had never been. One stylist swore she caught the two, sharing a secret no one else knew. Another whispered, when she walks near, he softens, he brightens, he sheds his veneer. The fandom exploded, theories began, each one carried from fan to fan. Some claimed sightings, some posted proof, others spun tales beneath a common roof. Cafes in Gangnam, rooftops in Seoul. Whispers of shadows made the rumors whole. Though no photo emerged, no story was clear. The mystery deepened, year after year. And what of fate, that unyielding thread, that pulls two names where destinies lay? Though projects shifted, though years moved fast, their story refused to fade to the past. Fans called it cosmic, they called it divine. A bond too rare to fit into time. Imagine, they said, if one day they reunite. If a new drama brings their stars to light. The ratings would soar, the world would pause. For two legends returning without a cause. Producers have whispered, directors have dreamed of scripts where their chemistry endlessly gleamed. But rumors remain, hope flickers, hearts yearn for that fateful day when their stars return. One fan once wrote, in a post gone viral, that watching them felt like reading a Bible. Sacred, eternal, too pure to explain. A love story carved in celestial vein. Another fan cried, they're written in skies. Forever together, no matter the lies. From Seoul to Paris, from Tokyo to Rome. Their story makes strangers feel oddly at home. At an award show, long after their prime, they crossed paths again, frozen in time. She in her gown, he in his suit. The cameras erupted, the cheers absolute. For just one moment, their eyes locked tight. And the air was heavy with hidden delight. No script, no role, no cameras staged. Just two stars burning on destiny's page. Reporters spun headlines, fans screamed loud. Hashtags erupted, the internet proud. Look at that stare. Did you see that grin? The theories were endless. Where to begin? Some swore his hands trembled, others her eyes. But one thing was certain, the spark never dies. Years may turn, careers may grow, but legends like theirs never truly go. For even if silence guards what they share, the world has seen it, it's floating out there. Chemistry that scripts could never fake. A bond too strong for time to break. And maybe in dreams, or perhaps in fate, another reunion lies in wait. A story reborn, a stage reset. A drama the world will never forget. Until that day, fans hold on tight to the memory of stars that lit up the night. For love on screen can fade away, but some shines brighter day by day. Ji-hyun and Kim Soo-hyun's embrace remains a legend time can't erase. Still written in the stars, their story lives. In the hearts of fans, in the love it gives. No clock, no storm, no distance wide can dim the spark they keep inside. So if you look up when the night sky glows, you'll see their story the universe knows. For in constellations, in whispers, in scars, still written forever are these two stars. When their paths first crossed, the skies seemed to sing, as though the universe tightened its string. Ji-hyun's laughter, a melody rare. Kim Soo-hyun's silence, a secret laid bare. Together they stood in a galaxy spun. Two actors, two souls, but moving as one. The set was alive with cameras and light. Yet something unseen shimmered that night. A director's shout, a script on the page. Yet their eyes wrote poems that stole the stage. In one fleeting scene, she stumbled, she fell. But his hand reached out, too earnest to sell. The grip was too tight, the gaze too long. A moment unscripted, yet perfectly strong. Fans replayed it, frame by frame, each whisper declaring it wasn't the same. Look at his eyes, look at her smile. This isn't acting, this runs a mile. And so the legend began to grow. A spark on screen the whole world would know. Between takes, laughter echoed low. A bond unspoken that continued to show. She teased, he blushed, she leaned too near. And crew members watched with knowing cheer. A stylist whispered, it feels unreal. Like watching two hearts they're trying to conceal. At a night shoot, beneath the star's flame, they rehearsed their lines but it wasn't the same. For when he forgot, she gently teased. And his grin came easy, his heart appeased. No cameras rolled, no audience there. But magic unfolded in the midnight air. Once, a scene required a kiss so brief. But it lingered longer, stirring belief. The crew froze silent, the lights grew dim, as though time itself revolved around them. When the director called cut, he stepped away slow. Yet his cheeks betrayed what he tried not to show. The fandom erupted, the rumors took flight. Their names entwined in endless night. Some called it acting, some called it fate. But all agreed it was something great. Still written in stars, their bond stayed alive. A cosmic tale that refused to die. Even years later, when projects had changed, that chapter remained, forever ingrained. For fans could see through the scripted disguise. The stolen moments, the lingering eyes. They clipped it, they shared it, they made it divine. Two souls entangled, beyond space and time. And so their story, still whispered today, never quite faded, it just found its way. For when two stars burn with a timeless grace, no force on earth can erase their trace. Ji-hyun and Kim Soo-hyun's flame remains eternal, forever the same. Their tale is no ending, a pause in disguise. A secret still glowing in the depth of the skies. Ji-hyun's laughter, Kim Soo-hyun's gaze, etched in forever, beyond fleeting days. If destiny calls, their reunion will blaze. A fire rekindled, a world set ablaze. Fans keep waiting, with hope in their eyes. For love eternal that time can't disguise. Still written in stars, their bond shines through. A legend unbroken, eternal and true. No curtain can fall, no silence erase. A story immortal, in heaven's embrace.